without further ado, you waited long enough. 9 minutes to be precise. We have our first semifinal as a best of 5 on the way. Representing Aurora team. It's the dominator of the scene. It's the Emperor. It is Happy. And also representing a team. Representing Afrika Freaks and the humans. It's Sock. Alright, enough with the player introduction. It's just cool when they have a team. So, Hammerfall as the opener. What will we see from Sock? Is it the same style he played against 120? And what adjustments will Happy do? Nice little new badge here next to Happy's name. I feel fits him. We still have a Lich. And we still have ghouls. That is currently the norm. On the other side, Sock has not decided to go for a Mountain King. But Archmage it is. We've seen both styles here. Both styles successful. But I think Archmage, Water Elementals seem to be more doable on this map with higher pressure. Because that was Sock's big strength. While Fortitude is always getting slowly off the ground. Secures the expansion with like 8 footies, 7 militia. Sock is different. For Sock, attacking is the best defense. But so far, everything is rather standard. Standard expansion position, standard creep route, standard heroes. And Happy is still adamant that the counter expansion is the right thing to do. 120 tried this in the quarterfinal 3 times. He got annihilated. Let's see if Happy can do it better than the Necromancer. Items, of course, always very, very important. The 2 expansions will be close to each other, so pushing them will be easy, will be fast. And a shop will be lying in between, so shop control very important. Archmage, Ring of Regeneration, fantastic item to start things off. And Sock is... Whoa! I have not seen this before. 3 o'clock Expo creep into Makura Snapper into 6 o'clock Expo? Footy Scouts, Happy doesn't have a Haunted Gold Mine yet, is lacking the lumber. Happy seems to have a great idea of what's happening here. No expansion just yet. Skeleton Scouting, of course. Is this level 3? No, it's not. Oh, it is.
Forces are under attack.
The Null Brute and Trapper, they are level 3. Happy needs to be quick, but he's creeping himself. He seems like he has trouble finding Sock now, who's going for sidestep after sidestep. Unfortunately, Water Elemental Purge. Sock is running into the icy fangs of a Lich. And wants to kill the expansion. Sock is on 1 base, still playing very Fortitude-esque. We had a little bit of a harass here. No Haunted Gold Mine. Footman is back into the main. What the hell is this game? This is so unorthodox. Footman falls on the right-hand side. Now Militia coming in. Expansion at 4 minutes, totally fine. Sock is level 3, and this inventory, chat! Claw's Mantle Ring. This is insane. +8 on every attack. Natural HP regeneration. Natural mana regeneration. It is a very promising start, but Expo was late, Tower is late. Happy trying to find an opening here while not attacking himself. He's not giving Sock the best opening. He's in position with Ghouls and Lich himself. 2 Water Elementals on the field, but they have nothing to cancel. Happy is short on gold for the tech. The Ghouls on the right-hand side are doing a tremendous job. So Archmage has to abandon the push and the distraction in the north and gotta carry his workers into safety. Not the best working conditions here. Water Elemental spam was real. Oh, this tower. Sock needs repair. I don't think that's doable here. All of a sudden, Sock is swimming. Expansion isn't up yet. In the meantime, though, Footmen are threatening the Acolytes, and there's no counter expansion coming. And Sock has a good amount of lumber. With Water Elemental, Sock will be able to clean this up. Tower loss hurts. But yeah, wash the filthy undeads away. Happy didn't tech in 5 minutes 50. And didn't even start an expansion 5 minutes 50. The Nerup goes down. These 3 footmen is all that Sock needs here at the top. Expo up.
Forces are under attack.
This is quite disastrous. No tech. No tech. Archmage 3.6, Circlet plus 10 damage now. And ghouls don't stand a chance against this Archmage Water Elemental. What can they do? The Lich isn't level 3. He can't even go for a nuke. Ghouls rotated out pretty much immediately. Water Elemental stands there like a Vanguard, can do anything. 3 footmen split to the side. Hammerfall? More like Happy's Fall. The first map for his new team is an utter disaster. And just like Fortitude in Dubai, Happy's out in 6 minutes 40. What a start to our semifinals. Sock made it really weird, and I like that. 3 o'clock expo, into green spot, quick level 3, obviously fueled by the items. Like, but Happy, in the beginning of the game, when it's most important, was just running around on the map, didn't do anything. Better creep route, better positioning. Happy felt fooled, to be honest. And Sock is 2 maps away from the grand final. Lich first, everybody. Was that undead Neo playing? Wow. Brutal chat. Jesus. Hammerfall doesn't seem to be Happy's strong suit. It was the neutral map though. Fortitude's map pool includes stuff like Terraner Stand, which Happy always and forever vetoes. He will not play on Terraner Stand. That also leaves stuff like Lost Temple in the pool, Twisted in the pool, Turtle Rock in the pool. The map pool is a little odd. The next map is Tidehunters. The legendary game of Happy versus Fortitude on Tidehunters. It's living in my head rent-free. One of the best games I've ever seen in my life. Can they recreate the magic? And can Sock claim a 2-0? Usually, Happy's Lich on Tidehunters is very disruptive. And very fast. But Sock already showed on Hammerfall that he got creep routes prepared. And Happy's swimming. 1-0 for Sock in 6 minutes 40 seconds. Usually when Happy gets beaten like this, he comes back even stronger. And I took that personally. But it is winnable. Tidehunters is winnable. It's not like a super undead favorite map. There was pressure on the expo, but just simply not enough. I feel like there could have been more even. Ooh, Happy and the matchup versus human. Puts a dent in his reign. Archmage again. And it is a Lich again. Okay, show me the way, Happy. Show me the way. I guess at this point Happy is relatively easy to read in this matchup on most maps. Like on some maps I can envision going a tricky Dreadlord like Twisted and Lost Temple, but on most maps it should just be a Lich, Ghouls, expansion. But this expansion is so vulnerable. Most games these days, Happy is also losing the Narrow. And that's just way too expensive, supply blocks you, no chance. Sock also seems to be reading Happy quite well, that he is going for this expansion. And this predictability is hurting Happy at the moment. Because that gives him the time to clean up one of the biggest camps on the map, which is Lab. And yeah, it's just brute forcing this expansion attempt. Honest question to Neo, would DK Fiends be totally crazy? I said many times you should try to bring it back. Items, of course. Oh my god, Rob of the Magi! What sucks item luck today? Lich is pretty good too with the claw, of course, but Robe of the Magi is +6 damage and a lot, 90 mana, which is almost an entire water elemental. Happy with the Nova investment already. Lich down to like 1/3 mana. Archmage still waiting, holding on, not creeping, just contesting in the middle again. Skeletons hurt, water elemental pressure. These early fights decide who can dictate the rest of the early game. How many ghouls are hurt and falling? Do you have to rotate out? How many water elementals do I have to spawn? But it just feels like most of the humans, they don't care for these skirmishes again anymore. Just, okay, let's see if I can kill or threaten something, and if not, I just walk past you. Happy has to cancel this expansion once again. Sock can creep this with Militia. This is another fantastic early game for Sock. Happy shot on gold. And I don't see Happy pushing across the map. Archmage boots, right? Level 3 boots. We're ready. Happy is in check again, just like he was in Hammerfall.
A town is under siege.
The ghoul split. Oh, glove attacks the gloves of haste. Nice. Okay, ghoul run by. This time a bigger one than the one we've seen before. 3 footmen is the critical mass with the water elemental. Easy cancel. Lich under fire. We're operating on 3 screens here. And Happy's harass is working better than before. Bigger investment, of course, as well. And it goes into lumber. So since all the ghouls are on the field, his lumber income is really low. I don't see him counter-expanding at the moment, and he's also far away from attack. While slowly but steady, and especially with the help of the water elemental, Sock should be able to clean this up, especially if the tower comes through, which is not the case at the moment. He's like, okay, you do me, I do you. I go into your base, threaten your workers, and if it's one base, I'm also kind of fine with that. Happy's using so many ghouls on the map that he doesn't have this crazy amount of lumber that you usually would have with ghouls. And still threatening that expo here. Triple Do, thank you for the 23-month sub. Gotta be careful now. Archmage in trouble. I don't think he has a shop up to heal, so that's problematic. But as long as the Archmage can be used as a... Oh, wait a minute. He has different plans. Lich has no mana for a Nova for like 30 seconds or a Dark Ritual. And now Happy's trying to counter expand so late. 6 minutes 15. Yeah, gotta run now. Build a shop, keep it safe. Sok has that expo up earlier. He will be attacking earlier. Happy needs 150 lumber basically to tech. That either puts the ghouls off the map and gives you some time to recover, or will delay the tier 2 by a long shot. Oh, Archmage in danger. Keeps the distance for now. Uh-oh, he's coming in again. One water elemental surrounded, but the other one is in range. Archmage can relatively easy move away thanks to the boots, and it's another cancel. Lich is level 3 this time, so at least he gets that. Plus another big chunk of experience from water elementals. But Foodies are just looking for another chance. There you go. Sok is trampling on these undead players. Sok's teching.
A town is under siege.
Even the 5 ghoul run by couldn't prevent an expansion. Killed the tower. But that's about it. No expo cancelled, just a little delay. And Happy's debut for Aurora team couldn't have been worse so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shredder up. Blacksmith coming. Water Elemental as a defense. Well split forces by Sok at pretty much all times. Kept the Archmage safe thanks to a scroll. It's back. We got a Zeppelin as well that Happy is not ready for. If this Goldmine falls, it's pretty much game. I think he got the forces. Water Elemental saved, no XP. 2 more footmen saves this as well. It's another cancel. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Happy tap out here. We are 15 minutes in the semifinal, and the dominator of the Reforged era is in big problems. Now he's teching. But it's almost an entire tech that he's behind. And an entire expansion. Ooh, that Zeppelin. Ooh, that Zeppelin is hurting bad now.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're going back and we do what we love to do. Rinse and repeat. Groundhog Day at Happy's Gold Mine. But I lack any adjustments by Happy, really. The show match versus Fortitude should have been a lesson. 1-0's game versus Sok should have been a lesson.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it was just that this is... I think the big adjustment is how many ghouls you use for the run by. It's another cancel. Like, no creep route adjustments either. I'm a bit disappointed actually and happy.
A player's forces are under attack.
We are at 1/3 across tier 3. And this is where, like, this is so crazy to say this. But tier 3 is where human gets really strong. Tier 2 done by Happy. At least we got a DK. Lich was surrounded! I didn't even get it! Oh my god! We gotta watch this again. Lich surrounded, GG, Happy 0-2 in 15 minutes. What? Did he get Zeppelin dropped? Did he Zeppelin drops around him? I did not expect this to happen here. Oh my god, just domination.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Upgrade.
Alright, I guess this is somewhat the play. Alright, Lich creeping. I thought everything is safe. Okay, it wasn't a drop. It was just a Mountain King. Just a Mountain King. Oh my god, the simplest of plays and he's blocked in there. Happy needs to win 3 maps in a row in his weakest matchup against a Sock who is on fire. If you're a Happy fan, you should really be worried. Because what Happy wants to do is not working. I think you have to throw your plan out the window and do something that Sock might not expect. Sock's multitasking, by the way, is crazy good. You would expect this from a Fortitude because he has shown us time and time again how good he is in this situation, but Sock's performance is against these undead, it's on another level. "15 minutes in." "15 minutes in and it's match points Sock. Surreal. But you know it. We've been here before. People having a 2-0 lead versus Happy. He was in many times able to turn this around. The Herd Wolf gotta tear his opponent apart now. Echo Owl's his second pick. Starbuck in the meantime chiming in. He's losing to creep routes in early games. The new patch is irrelevant for that part. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah. I mean, I talked about... Oh, yeah! Here we go! This is what I want to see. Now things are getting exciting. Out with the Lich. Be gone. You're outdated. Let's go back to something we've played in the past and where we were successful with. Happy has tried to establish the Dreadlord as a first hero for a long time, and it was working for like 3 to 4 weeks. And it was terrifying how Happy played this Dreadlord. Unfortunately for him, human players figured out a very effective style against that, and it's Mass Dragonhawks. He had to try something new. He just had to. Sock won now more than 5 maps in a row
A player's forces
against Lich Fast expansion, and at some point you just have to say that it's enough. Oh, is there a deny? Nope. Alright, lightning shield creep done. Sock's item luck has been tremendous. This time only a parry up. It's not that great compared to what he found before, like Ring of Regen Claws and Robe of the Magi. Happy, Dreadlord, Sleep, later Carrion Swarm. Labyrinth, and even, like, obviously, Side paved the way. Labyrinth picked it up. Even 1-0 did a little bit for the development of Dreadlord. And then Happy put a spin on it and pretty much perfected it.
A player's forces are
Oops, item. That's a bit inefficient. And now Happy can creep like crazy. Level 2 already. With the circlet, more mana. Sock. I'm sure he saw this. Dreadlord also dependent on an expansion. But so far... Ooh. Oh, ghouls are already here, intercepting the run by. But ghouls are also here. This is not too easy. Love the Berserker edition and the Shadow Priest edition to creep this faster, but Dreadlord has to make a decision. Yeah, Carrion Swarm it is. In the meantime, Shadow Priest gets killed here too. Game of chicken. This is nasty though. We're lining it up. Where's the Carrion? What a great interception by Happy. Great timing. Here's the Hadouken. Ghouls are definitely faster than this. That leads to a lot of kills. But in the meantime, Archmage is level 3. Archmage level 3 was kind of the win condition on map 1 and map 2. But at least Happy this time can do more damage in return. He's the one expanding. He's the one interfering with the enemy's expansion. But you gotta take care of that haunted, sweet surround. That's what we want to see. And I think we have a game. I think we have a game. There's a very interesting dynamic when we have a Dreadlord on the field. Level 2 Carrion Swarm pretty much renders gyros useless that open up the sky for destroyers. If not for Lord of Dragonhawks. We have the situation now that Sock's expansion is the one being laid.
The player's forces are under attack.
And now with a lot of piercing damage, trying to get rid of the ghouls, which are kind of dominating the ground if there's no water elemental. If he loses the Berserker, that's a huge push towards level 3. And level 3 on the Dreadlord is enough to deal with Footman, if you're in the right position. Apropos position, this ghoul was in a sweet position, killing another worker. Once again, we're operating everywhere.
Forces are under attack.
Happy's Expo is up, but will it stay up? Lots of mercs falling. That's a huge XP boost.
Town is under siege.
And Happy can unfold his play a lot better than before. Workers, not all power building. There we go. Resources for Sock are good. Tech timing will be pretty bad, I'd say. More and more and more mercs. Yeah, very noticeable in this matchup how players of both factions are improving on their multitasking. Hadouken for the double kill. Yeah, that's the way we're used to seeing it. That's the Happy versus human of the past. And more militia. This is gonna be a...
Forces are under attack.
Resources are there. 8-minute tech. And Happy is mining from 2 bases. He's interestingly not teching. Doesn't have the gold currently for tier 2. Odd. Lots of items, of course. So Sock is the one teching faster. Which is kinda crazy. Ooh, more mercs. The Berserker. Huge XP.
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And Muddy. Muddy is turning this around to a degree. Limited damage against Acolytes, because piercing damage does not too much damage to them. Oh, the ghoul run by. Sick. Archmage has to come back. Expo finally up, but unprotected. So Dreadlord is here too. And that's a juicy, juicy position for a Carrion Swarm. No mana. There we go. And again, workers falling. This Expo might be up, but it's not running. It's not efficient at all. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion at a very early time for Happy. And Archmage is level 4. Tech only now at 8 minutes 30. And more harass. Happy's expansion is not running at 100%. Constantly some guerrilla attacks. And this tech timing might save Sock the game. Both are investing a ton into mercenaries. Crazy. Let's empty it all. Level 4 now on the Dreadlord as well. We obviously don't see much sleep at this stage of the game. It's mostly Carrion Swarm for an absurd amount of damage on both heroes though. Archmage still ahead since the water elemental damage is counting into this. Okay. 25 food on Sock, 30 food on Happy. With a fast attack on the human side and a better running expansion on the undead side. We're close to level 5, by the way. This is winnable for Sock. Tier 2 has been reached. Mountain King coming instantly. Resources seem fine for whatever army he wants to go with. Usually it's Dragonhawks. Is that still the case? FEB, thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, the overlay is not bugged, everybody. This is the real score. This is the real score. First game, 6 minutes 15. Second game, 10 minutes 15. This is the truth. And Dragonhawks are coming. Ooh, this is promising. Archmage is level 5 now. Oh, no! Okay, 27. He was a little further away. What can Happy do against level 3 water elementals until he has 3 destroyers? Ooh, this is dangerous. Sock finds him immediately. Is very, very rich in gold. Has no town portal. Both players could take heavy damage here. Mountain King has a lot of storm bolts. Needs to use it on the Dreadlord so he can't sleep. Can he sleep? Oh, that was so close. He just woke up. Could have slept. Now Mountain King is the victim. Archmage level 5. All right. Mountain King trying to fight out here. We have more sleep. We have more Carrion Swarm. I think MK is taking a little bit too much damage. Gets level 2 now. That's a bit unfortunate. We can go clap. That's an absurd amount of damage. And I guess Sock is rich enough to be able to rebuy Mountain King from the altar. Another bolt coming in, this time from the Rock Golem. Archmage in position. Happy has an info potion and a TP. He can escape. He denied the MK. Yup. Yup. No level 5 on the Dreadlord. Sick. Stone Golem deny. How unlucky. Is Happy's fist already through the screen? Oh, we gotta watch this again later. How unfortunate. No XP on the Dreadlord. That would have been level 5. What a game changer that is with level 3 Carrion Swarm. Ooh, okay, gets it now, but delayed. We get triple Rax Garks. And it's hard to find a counter to Garks. Water Elementals for sure. You cannot go Gyros. It's impossible. Ooh, Archmage slept. Need some help here. Sleep is ready. This is a town portal. Must be. Expensive. Tier 3 is ready for Happy now. 13 minutes, 30 seconds in. Sock doesn't really have an army, but he's rich. Ooh, that golem. Yep. Getting taken out now. Need a Dark Ranger third to prevent the shackles from Dragonhawks. That is, I think, the only call. So yeah, no Lich. That's the problem of this build. Is it the right call to not go Lich? Can't you brute force with 80 food Garks? Happy also supply blocked. Ziggurat only at 50%. Interesting state of the game. Is Dark Ranger really necessary? He is going Gyros? What? Absolute slaughter in the economy here. Well done by Happy. Nice run by. Sock had to burn through 1k gold. Here's the silence. No shackle. With that, a Dragonhawk is easy fodder. I guess Dreadlord is the new Lich? With the AoE attack, he does not provide crowd control though.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, there was a lot of units. Almost all peasants here, like, I don't know, 8, 7? And Happy relentless pressure. There's no solution to these Garks yet. Paladin surrounded thanks to the sleep. Out of position here. Clap coming in from a Mountain King trying to free his buddy. Do we have a staff? No! Was on cooldown for 10 more seconds. This air army by Sock is working out quite nicely so far, but he didn't face the majority of Gargs. Those are attacked by Water Elementals only. Gotta play this a little more passive. But Dreadlord has no mana no more. Paladin was only level 1. He'll be back soon. Sock is somewhat catching up. If only he had a heal scroll, that would be grand. And Water Elementals are the backbone of this army at the moment. Level 3. Any follow-up here? Oh, the gyros were misrallied, flying straight into the Gargs. Not allowed at all. Five, 3, 1. Here come the shackles again, but do they provide that much? Oh, mass shackles! Okay, this has to work now. This has to work now. No carrion swarm, but the Gargs are just eating them alive. There's absolutely no competition here. 62 to 80 damage in melee, you know it. Trying to nuke. Dreadlord clap, throwing everything onto him. Oh my god, there was no HP at the end. That could have backfired, but now Sock down the dumpster, lost the entire air army. And the Dreadlord is close to level 6. If that nuke works, I see a comeback. But this is difficult now. Sick game. Look at all the corpses, oh my god. Mass graves in Sock's base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh. Did that still hit? I'm not sure. I really don't get the gyros, to be honest. Now he's out of lumber. And no shredder on Echo Isles. So you can't really fix that without building more peasants, which is then another slaughter to the Dreadlord. And here we go. All gyros hurt. He's just begging for another carrion swarm. Okay, the Lich, after failing, level 6. Happy goes Infernal. That's the crowd control he needed, and we make this a series. Emperor staying alive. Emperor fighting.
Much love. Go on forever, PLS.
Let's go. Thank you, Ulrock. Okay, a different spin to this matchup. Be gone, Lich first. Dreadlord is back on the menu. Dreadlord is back on the menu, and so is Happy. Probably plan C. Sock had a good idea. This Archmage pressure early was quite sweet. But then he mispositioned the Archmage. He was surroundable, which is never supposed to happen, really. And then he had to get out without doing too much damage. It's still match points. And these were 2 map picks for Happy. Now we go to the human map picks. And the first one is Northern Isles. And now, without further ado, we're just going there. Still match points. Sock can create a tier 1 tournament grand final without an undead. And Northern Isles has been a pretty good map for the undead in the past. Thank you, Paul Benson Sucks, for the 13 month. But it's also a position that Happy is known to be in. Facing match points, switching things up. And of course, Sock's pick and bans might have been based on Happy's Lich play. So, thank you for the 23 month. Is it Dreadlord again? We go Mountain King on Sock side, first time this series. And Lich is back on the menu. Lich is back on the menu. Yo, Sock thinking, well, you turned the table. Let me turn it even further. If the MK is off to a good start, it turns into a weapon of mass destruction with an almost insta-gip. But you can't rely on water elementals. And that makes destroying Expos quite a bit harder. Will the Lich go 0-6 in the playoffs? And will Sock create a non-undead grand final? Ooh, end of mana stealing. Sick! That's another Stormbolt while getting rid of almost an entire Nova. Echo Isles was the first map where Sock wasn't blessed by RNGesus. And he's going for a later expansion. So we play the pendulum attacks between the two bases. Happy has a scout up, he's alright. You're creeping a little more. Very, very pushable due to the fact that the gold mines are basically on one line at 12 and 6 o'clock. Sock decides to go for Bash.
A player's forces
I feel like... Tough to make the calls with the Mountain King because all spells are so good. Circlet, nice to have. So Lich says hello with a Circlet himself. Both got a Circlet here, so nobody can really complain. Happy waiting for the gold, then it's Expo time. Same for Sock. I'd say, judging from the first 4 minutes, the most even game we've had so far. Yeah, I think Stormbolt is the control mechanism for the human here, and Clap 1 is just too weak. I agree with Sock's choice. Because, like, who can say no to a Stormbolt like this? Happy with the block, though. Oh, and the counter surround! Jesus! Sweet! But also fighting out here. What a nice sequence. Just goes to show how well these guys know each other and how they know the matchup. In the meantime, this is not a ghoul run by. This is only a skeleton. Remo watching from the bed who's still sick. Get well soon, brother. Okay, bro, what a god. That was so sick. There was such a, on paper, tiny moment, right? Because it's about a tier 1 unit. It's not, in the grand scheme of things, this won't decide the game or anything. But creating a wall in front of the herd ghoul to then instantly surround the footman, that's just god tier. Exclamation mark fanboy, yada yada yada. Screw you. You know I'm right. If you don't appreciate moves like this, I don't know. Go watch Fortnite. Happy certainly with a little bit of momentum. Sock? No, happy with a little bit of momentum. What did I say? I'm not sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here's the ghoul run by. Happy was saving this ghoul run by for the 6-minute mark to get a lot more lumber than before for way fast attack. This also means that they kind of attack and expand at the same time. Mountain King saved a lot of mana. Split attack by Happy. Lich Ghoul Skeleton attack here. Arcane Tower is up. Sock with a little tower defense should be able to clean this up. Here's the impact of a bash. And that's another Ghoul down. Losses on both sides. Oh, stumbled into bash. We have more bolts. Both have boots. Can you reach? Do you want to reach? I think you're out of range. Okay, this is safe. But in comparison to the first two games, due to the lack of water elementals, this wasn't an expo cancel. Ghouls got one shot, Lich got pressured. Mountain King is level 3.5, but Happy is not thrown back too much. Shredder, Zeppelin. Sounds familiar. Sounds like Tidehunters. But we're not going for the Thunder Drop. Happy is going for Zeppelin himself, of course. No anti-air outside the towers for Sock either. Ooh, Sock might be out of position.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here we go. But we have a Zeppelin to save the workers against the Zeppelin drop. Sweet. Oh, the level of play. This workshop is important though, and I don't think Sock can help it. Gotta go back. Whoa, did he just dodge the Stormbolt? Certainly looked like it. Happy has no mana. Otherwise, he could pressure the Mountain King a little more. And with that, the workshop might be up. Ulasia, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, workshop down. What we got back up? Paladin second, Castle Tech halfway through. Double Crypt Slaughterhouse. DK, of course. Yo, this is by far the most even game. JD, thank you for the sub.
Prime sub for peak Warcraft.
That's right. These Novas are getting nasty. Triple circlet on Lich. I feel like we see a lot more stacked circlets recently. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it's a bit of a development. As we said, oh, Gargoyle against the Zeppelin. It wasn't a drop. This is by far the most even game we've had in this entire series. But how and when do you stop human tier 3? This must be on Happy's mind. The longer the game goes, the more and more advantages Sock gets. We get the double temple. Is it the Necro play? Is it the cripple play? Or is it just Banshees? All the units very, very hurt. Shredder can't reach. It's a little bit of a misposition here. Mountain King, level 4. Pretty sweet, but the DK is here for the healing. Happy has to make a decision if you want to go Banshees for anti-magic or if you want to go Necros as a counter to Knights and also Griffins, which are coming. DK in trouble, has an Invo Potion, no TP! Oh, there's a TP, lol. Watching Warcraft for 25 years doesn't see the heal scroll. Pro caster, award-winning casters. And Banshees it is. So, is Banshees the right call? Curse, great value. Anti-magic, solid value. No, in the absence of the spell, also great value, I'd say. Possession, pretty much not usable. How about you mix Adept Banshees with Adept Necros. Or Master Necros. I guess you need Master Necros. But maybe you just continue with Banshees. Because the Necros, as cool as they were and as promising as it looked, the win rate was pretty abysmal. Possessed Griffins, that's unfortunately not possible. Wow. Fiend's Wagon Banshee. Two cannon tower up. That was his life insurance versus 120. We doubled down on the Griffins, which is a good call. It will be rough to get damage uptime.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you, Mike Noise, for the 17 month. It will be tough to get the wagon into a position when there's Griffins in the play. I don't know if he's expecting tanks, and this is just a defense mechanism, but hey, we'll see about that. Mountain King surrounded. There's a TP, also a mana stone, by the way. Did not see that. Noticeably, Sok is saving the third hero. There's no Blood Mage. There's nothing else. Mana Potion on Happy side, Mana Stone on the other side. I feel like you have a necessary amount of gyros, but not too much more. Red spot now. Still going more and more gyros. With gyro bombs, the damage on Banshees is okay. We do have possession, so feels like Knights is almost impossible. Oh, tough calls now. And it was actually a setup for tanks. He got 2 Fiends and 2 Wagons at his bases to defend against the Zeppelin drop, which is not coming. That's 14 supply, not in the fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Griffins now into the base. We don't have a Dragonhawk with Cloud, but also only 1 tower. TP home immediately. We have a TP on the Paladin, but I think you're able to just walk it off. Lots and lots of skeletons by the Dark Ranger, who never really took off. Silence is, of course, a powerful weapon. These Griffins are... It's not sharking around. What is it? Vulturing around? Expo is a bit better protected. Mountain King never level 5. Same can be said for the Lich. Is a little bit of an issue. We have Flute, by the way, on Sok, which is great. Upgrades. 2 attack upgrades. Wood, that was the unit with the town portal, but alright. Very good static defense. Sok is working on an air army. Happy is falling behind a little bit. A lot of supplies stuck in wagons. Gyros in mass can be really good against casters and statues. Ooh, there is a tank actually. He saw the anti-tank setup and decided to go tanks. So yeah, I don't hate, especially when there's no Dreadlord or Panda, I don't hate mass gyros. They're keeping you super safe from destroyers. And they do some damage here and there. Buys you time. Forces Happy back. Sock is playing a fine second match point. Town Portal on the Pally. Needs level still. Needs that level 5. We're close. Ooh, nuke now. Silence. TP away. Item. Did you get it? Yeah, talisman. Well, this is a crazy macro game now. We're everywhere. Lots and lots and lots of fiends. Because you don't want to go knights against banshees. It's a very interesting strategic choices to be made now. Knights get possessed by banshees if you don't do anything about it. You do have Stormbolt and Holy Light and all these gyros to threaten them. And if you establish a knight army, fiends are falling. $80. 2-1 upgrades. Defense upgrades are finishing. 5 griffins. 6 griffins. 6 griffins, no gargs. Just fiends. Would love to see a second staff by Sock as he's maxed out at 80 anyway. Happy is scouting with shades. Both expos. Sees this peasant. It's also only a scout peasant. Oh, we got tanks. Anybody's game. Ancient Django, by the way, on Happy. Sick. Oh, Happy's coming to the left-hand side. Only a tower, a little bit of a decoy. Is that the time to drop? It's 2 wagons here. Happy is pumping 200. High upkeep. He's losing a lot of gold now. This is what we want the series to be. Constant tech switches. Here's the drop. All right. Sock, can you do it? Trying to take out the meat wagons here. One of the tanks is already hurt, but the Expo is just wiped out in seconds. 1 base down, Happy. While the second he goes into high upkeep, Sock is striking. Staff is ready. And now if the Mountain King just walks away, which it absolutely looks like it, he's in a prime spot. The 1 base Happy has, he's paying high upkeep for it. 4 gold per second. And Sock is getting rich. Of course, he was playing a lot of FFA. And this is really good for him. This is really good for Sock. How much gold's left? 2k. Happy kind of has to drop down to 80 again, does he not? Or he pushes now. Or he goes for the throat now. Happy needs to do critical damage. With his high upkeep. Sock can follow relatively easy though. Shredder putting in the work. Sock's not interested in a fight. Not interested in a fight at all. He has a TP, but you don't want to jump into that. Everything will be silenced. This base is wiped out. But the town hall's still standing. Oh, gyro bumps again. Happy town portals before the town hall is gone. Coil Nova on an illusion. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake. In the meantime, Griffins on the left-hand side. Couple of gyros are getting webbed. Anti-magic everywhere. Gyro's not part of this fight. Can he take out the Haunted? Is the big question. Sock portals away. Griffins are falling. 60 food only. Did this do the necessary damage? I'm not sure. It's close. He needs it. He can't. Oh no, what a hold. What a sick situation for Happy. Mass repair now. The gyros didn't do enough damage. Ooh, we still have a game. We still have a game. If he gets that second base down, that Probably would have still been good for Sock, but not like this.
A town is under siege.
800 gold left, more griffins. Sock was rich. 2 towers up now. No, 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 there was repair. Nobody with a third base. Sock is working on it, I think. But scout it immediately. I don't think it's worth it to attack the main anymore. It's just 600 gold. 2k in here. 1200 here. Yeah, this is too easy. 0 ammo upgrades on the griffins. Ooh, that's true. And the undead tri-hero is doing a fine job. Shades, of course, give the information. Happy knows the timings. Curse against griffins, really, really, really good. Double heal scroll, invul potion, mana stone. Dark ranger plus... Oh my god, the damage is sick. Plus 21. Open battleground. Anti-magic not everywhere. Basically no gyros anymore. It's just griffins. Stormbolt, Holy Light, griffin attacks. Would love to have Banish in the mix. Then the Dark Ranger would be dead, but TP out, DR safe. Now at this stage of the game, you can't go for a Blood Mage anymore. He's just dead. Lich 5 now. I feel like this is Sock's lifeline. Curse against Griffin is really good. Screw you, Griffins! You suck, stupid Griffins! Happy again back at high upkeep. Could have waited a little longer.
Forces are under attack.
But maybe he wants the timing. Expo not up. Tower's not up. Sock is close-ish. Only has 1 heal scroll remaining. Mana potion, invo potion. That's the consumables on Happy's side. 20 food down. This is Sock's last gold. Then he's mined out. He has to survive. Not even power build is possible anymore. Happy is throwing everything into the upper left-hand side. This will decide the game. 20 food down, and Happy kills the Town Hall. This gotta be it. Ooh, Emperor's momentum. We can still sell items. Happy can still sell buildings. And we invest into an Invis potion. Empty, empty, empty. Nobody's mining anymore. Takes Happy's eyes off of the map. Okay. How do you overcome 100 supply undead with Fiend's Banshees? Sock needs, like, yeah, hero kills, but how do you hero kill against anti-magic shell? What's the play? Tough. Sock's in a very, very, very tough spot. Almost impossible spot.
Players' forces are under attack.
Nice splits. Long distance mining not allowed.
Town is under siege.
Okay, we go into the base, but it's only towers. Gyros are falling against that. This doesn't do anything. It takes Happy off the map. Oh, Paladin behind enemy lines. This is not good. He's forced to fight here now. There's still a TP. Could get out, but the supply advantage is crazy and remains crazy. Info post on the Mountain King. Might receive a Holy Light soon. Taking out some of the Fiends, but not nearly enough, I'd say. The supply gap is just growing. And he couldn't even convert that into towers. He's repairing the town hall? Okay. Items get fewer and fewer. Mana stone gone.
Forces are under attack.
Another gyro.
The town
This would be a comeback of the century. If Sock takes this now and eliminates Happy from the tournament. Aid supply is still like dead weight. These wagons don't do a single thing. There's also 3 statues. Happy still has gold. Happy still has a lot of items to sell. Sock doesn't have gold no more. I don't know what he wants to do now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting that Happy is not building another base anywhere. He could. Both players likely with back-to-back wins. Who's losing patience first? Yeah, what do you do against destroyers, by the way? The only unit in Sock's army that can attack destroyers is the Mountain King. Holy Light 3 would be grand, but... also no free mana thanks to no Archmage, no Blood Mage. I think Happy is willing to close it out. Didn't want to push into the bases for the longest time. But yeah, he must realize how far ahead he is. 30 food. Heroes aren't that crazy. So scared though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock is trying to find the time to go to the bottom right, but with he can't even build a town hall. Just long distance mining. That's the plan. Odd how patient Happy is. Like, it's not that uncommon, but how he's not attacking. Not even trying to do any damage. Respecting the towers, I guess. Maybe that's the only chance for Sock to win in the towers. Any chance for a win via building elimination? Happy still has so many acolytes. Oh, Fiend. Saved. Okay, 2 buildings down. But a lot more. There's acolytes everywhere, there's gold. Even a base race, Happy will not allow to lose all buildings. Happy unwilling to expand. Happy unwilling to push. And one of the few remaining units dead. Oh yeah, it's scared of cannon towers. A very anticlimactic ending to an awesome, awesome match. Because we all see Sock in the dirt. We all see him losing here. Except himself. And now, of course, the wagon. The wagons hold value. We're going full distance, guys.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, there's not even a guard tower. Now he takes care of the cannon towers, and with that, floodgates open. Griffins are trying to go into a base race. There's no chance Happy allows this. Oh, MK. Okay. Happy commits. And Happy... almost kills. He's killing now. Okay. Slow and steady end to this game. Dodges the coil. Okay, tire him out. I see. Paladin surrounded though, and that is no heroes left. Can the... Dude, it would be so genius, so funny, if Happy is now losing all buildings. Both heroes down. Oh my god, that would be the funniest ending. Happy still has to take out this base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold mine, 7 buildings. How do you heal though? This takes forever. Yeah, army split, you don't fool me, boy! Griffins are all way too hard. GG! Happy turns it around from a 0-2 to a 2-2, and we go full distance. Oh my god. The fortitude of Happy to always remain calm under pressure. He's a diamond, man. His resiliency. Unbelievable. Didn't crumble under the pressure. Even the Lich gets a win in these playoffs now. And the first human map pick goes to the Undead. Last game. It's still Sock's pick. Okay. Sock has to make a couple of adjustments now. It is incredible to see that Concealed Hill is the last human pick. We're loading in. I need to refill my coffee real quick. Be right back. You ready to decide a finalist? I am. Concealed Hill, Decider, one map, this where it counts. What's left in Sock? What's left in Sock? The first two maps were Whirlwind. That Happy couldn't withstand. Then the Dreadlord switch surprised Sock, but he had chances there. Northern Isles, he got a bit outplayed via strategies. What now? Happy upper right hand side. Grand final is nigh. Yet another. Sock can still ruin the streak of undead grand finals. What's it gonna be? Concealed Hill was the worst human map for years in the competitive pool. And the humans turned it around by adjusting their playstyle. By creep routes and expansion timings and militia calls. Make it epic, boys! Return of the Archmage! Who was really, really good so far. Happy also continues with a Lich. Sock murdered 1-2-0 with this setup in the quarterfinal. Mountain King was okay, but not necessarily outstandingly great. Well, the Archmage certainly was. This is gonna be more like the first maps we've seen, like the Hammerfalls, like the Tidehunters, where we go for 2 base, and cancel each other. This Archmage play by Sock was outstanding. So 1-2-0 here was incredibly greedy and crept the expo right away. That gives Sock the time to creep the lab, similar to Tidehunters. Here we get a consumable, not a permanent item.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Happy is opening the same. This tells us that he must have seen 1-2-0 versus Sock. So this tells us that Happy thinks that he can do it better than 1-2-0 did. And so far, this is clean. Null Overseer still there. Big mana potion for the Archmage. Ooh, if he gets level 3, that is a lot of watermantle. Sock is changing it up. Compared to an ultra aggressive creepjack play that he displayed against 1-2-0. It's more of a fortitude approach. Expo coming. Ooh, Ring of Regen for the Lich. Oh, that's really good. Okay, big mana potion, Ring of Superiority versus Ring of Regen. Alright. Happy is the one pushing. Sock still creeping. Ooh, that Water Elemental is gone. And there's no mana anymore. Was it purged? Yikes. But okay, that creep goes down as well. Talisman on the ground. Happy with aggression. His style, his play. Archmage has a TP, Lich does not. First ghoul about to drop. No boots just yet. Lich, very defensive. So far, Archmage surrounded, almost. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible damage! This is the Concealed Hill of old! Town portal gone. Expo cancelled for only a handful of ghouls. But Archmage level 3, still holding on to the mana potion and a counter push. It's not the end of the world for Sock at all. Is it yet again a reverse sweep by Happy? It's about every bit of XP now.
Town is under siege.
Archmage is here. Can't get surrounded.
Players' forces are
Has a tele staff that was expensive. Expo cancelled again. This seems to be Sock's comfort zone. Or the human's comfort zone. And he is getting the damage done. Expo cancelled. Coming up now. Power build is working. No threat at the moment. From Happy. Can he cancel it again? Yeah, easy. Easy. 2 footies and the water elementals. This was the big mana. Big mana consumed. Happy's lumber management seems to be better this game. He's killing quite a bit. Ghouls defensive, but also harvesting. Now level 3. It's a tech. Oh, another expo. Not teching still. Relatively even? Sock needs mana and HP, and Sock needs to defend 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 ghouls. Happy also has a tele staff. Ooh, aggression over defense.
a player's forces are under attack.
Towers up. Sock not attacking. Doesn't have the lumber. He's trying it again. This kind of has to work. Archmage back. 3 footies, water elemental, definitely a cancel. Archmage! Surrounded! Lich is here! Oh no! He's staffed into a surround! Sock! No way! No way! A crucial mistake! A life-ending mistake, maybe! He got the expo, but at what cost? Archmage back from the tavern. This cost him the tech. This cost him attack. Sock's tournament life is down to 4 footies and the water elemental, more or less. Shredder to the rescue. Lich level 4. What a gigantic jump in XP. Now we play Dark Ritual 2. Now we play the Lich power play. He was so sure that Lich First is still working, and it turns out he's kinda right. Oh my god, the peasants are getting slaughtered. Happy's expo was cancelled in the meantime. This is a game on nerves now. Keep your nerves together. Usually, this favors Happy.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's Iron Forged. No nerves at no point in a series. Shut it down. It's a disaster. Sock is face tanking with an Archmage. Sock, what are you doing? He's washed. He's done. That's it. Sock is out. There's no chance. Oh my god, just overwhelmed. Reverse sweep Happy is real. Sock throws the final game in spectacular fashion. And the dream of a non-undead grand final shattered. This was 30% Happy's play. 70% Sock's throw. Oh my lord. You gotta keep your nerves together at all stages. Insane. I want to watch that telly stuff again, cause what the hell? Unacceptable mistakes.
Ready to work. Ready to work. Ready to work. Ready to work.
The first two maps were over in 16 minutes.
Ready to work.
And it was 2-0 Sock. And Happy decided it is time to now destroy the opponent.
Ready for action. Job's done.
Oh my god. What a disaster. Archmage positioning ruins Sock's series. First on Equiles, now on Concealed.
Ready for action. Ready to work. Our forces are under attack.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. He stepped right into the arms. Unacceptable for a semi-final in an $18,000 tournament. And Happy, of course, is everywhere at all times. And I think we don't have to talk about the last moment. Sock was broken at the end. Sock was absolutely broken at the end.